host Vikings taking on conference leaders from Watertown. That is Con Knipple getting the offensive rebound and hitting for Wisconsin Lutheran. They led by 7. Watertown battled back. Big Matt Quest drives, stops, and hits. The Goslings within 3, but Knipple comes back, right back with another Ka-jumper. He finishes with Ka-20 and a big Ka-win.
It was pretty tough. I mean, they're a real big team in our conference, so we just came up, tried to play hard, and just take it from them.
The final, 61-51, Wisconsin Lutheran on top. Elsewhere tonight it was South over Pulaski, and Brookfield East with the upset over number 2 ranked Heartland.
Marquette will lead in the 4th quarter. Sean Garzinski with a 3-pointer, but it falls apart for the Hilltoppers. Looked like they had the trap on here, but Mike Dietrich gets open underneath for Xavier for the basket. Then Appleton Gang takes over. It's Dietrich with a steal, takes it in. The final, Xavier 45, Marquette 43. The top seed on the boys' side, Racine St. Catherine's facing Whitefish Bay Dominican. Marcus West all over the place. Here, nailing the 3, he scored 18. St. Cat started pulling away. West on the turnover to Kevin Griffin. He also scored 18. Racine St. Catherine's moves on to semifinals. 76-59 win. Up next for them, Wisconsin Lutheran. Lutheran broke open a tight game with La Crosse Aquinas. Steve Goldsmith, watch this. Whoa, what a stuff. Knipple led the way with 15 points. The final score, Lutheran 66, Aquinas 57. Now, as usual on the girls' side, same old story year after year. Who can stop the Pius girls? Coach Joel Clausen has lived through many a trophy with this bunch. They're going for their 12th straight. No problem against Madison Edgewood. Jenny Haff. And they are on their way. Brenda Brunner led the Lady Popes with 18 as they whip Edgewood 58-30. Now Wisconsin Lutheran gets the next crack at Pius tomorrow at noon. Lutheran beat La Crosse Aquinas. Nice break here, started by Don Lewandowski there. Trish bounce pass to Lori Renek, and she finished it with the basket and the foul. Lutheran squeaks by 57-53. Now cross
the screen. Watch on the goes up for the jam and comes down hard. He had 30 tonight. The Vikings win it by 9. After a
national tournament, which begins Sunday. The team and its fans are flying instead of busing to Baton Rouge, thanks to last month's fare war.
The airfares were $290 a piece, and we were going to fly the kids and the coaches down, and the parents were going to drive down, and we were going to meet them down here and have cars for them. Well, the following morning, the airfares shot down to half price, $145. So we said, hey, why not?
The Lutheran Vikings get a 3-point play from 52, Kyle Robbie. But the Hilltoppers' Mike Zielinski made a big basket, and he fouled his own miss. 24 scores, Marquette 60, Wisconsin Lutheran 59. Second seed, Green Bay Notre Dame ended the season for Milwaukee Pius. The Popes' Brian Rich passes to 34, Darryl DePerry for the bucket. But the
Memorial 47-46. Now the boys took the spotlight tonight as 4 Metro Conference teams were hoping to advance to the semifinals. One of them was Thomas More, which some consider the dark horse of the tournament. The Cavaliers possessed one of the best 1-2 punches in the state in Ryan Marifke and Jerry Ramos. That's Marifke hitting the post up plus a foul. Now Ramos finished with a game-high 19. Here he takes it all the way for 2 off the glass. Thomas Moore pulled away late in the game. They win by 7.
We started off excellent. Then toward the end of the year, you hit one of those slides where we just didn't play well. And that's why we're the dark horse. We can beat every single one of the teams in this tournament.
Mark that down. Thomas Moore 56, Appleton Xavier 49. Now in the opening boys quarterfinals, this 3 by Marquette's Brian Duffy helped the Hilltoppers open up a 7-point halftime lead. That upon Wisconsin Lutheran. However, the Vikings come roaring back to cut the lead to 1 with only 12 seconds left as Kyle Schwarten calmly drained to 3, but with time running out, Con Knipple's desperation 3 fell short, and Marquette survived the upset bid by Wisconsin Lutheran.
We played poor. Wisconsin Lutheran wouldn't give up. I think at times they wanted us to win the game, and we wouldn't take it, and then in the end they almost took it back. But we did not play well. That kind of performance would not win a state championship.
By a point, Marquette over Wisconsin Lutheran. Later tonight, Green Bay Notre Dame upends Pius 61-52. All right, the boys of summer are
high school hoops. It's March Madness time, and the always wild Marquette Hilltoppers with their topper towels. Boy, they seem ready for upset-minded Wisconsin Lutheran. Brian Duffy comes off the bench, handed his bombs away for the Duffmeister. He hits 5 3-pointers, but look at this. Hanging top Lutheran. Down by 7, will come back and get within 1 on Schwarten's 3. Quick foul, 12 seconds left. Duffy misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Coming the other way, the Miracles run out. Luth missed the shot at the buzzer. The final, 60-59. And Notre Dame tonight beat Pius 61-52. Thomas More taking on Appleton Xavier. Look at Jerry Ramus. He scored 22, dealing on John Paschauer. No pushover, but Ramus not to be denied. Moore moves on with a 56-49 win.
Wisconsin Lutheran, who, as Mark Johnson reports, might be considered this year's David in a tournament dominated by a Goliath.
The sports world has long been filled with mismatches, like the Harlem Globetrotters and the Generals, the Buffalo Bills and whomever they meet in the Super Bowl. And locally, it's been the Pius girls basketball team. For 10 years, they've been the giants in the state, unrelentlessly mowing down everything and everyone in their path. Enter the Wisconsin Lutheran Lady Vikings, who go into this week's state sectionals against Greendale Martin Luther Saturday at 18-2 overall and winners of the Little 10 at 14-0, and hoping to get one slingshot chance at the Giants.
I think they're beatable. They're not perfect, so I think they're beatable.
The last loss that Pius has had is against us, but that's 1,800 and whatever it was, you know. That's been their last loss in the playoffs. I'd love to play them again.
But as the old adage that every coach lives by goes, it's one game at a time for this tournament underdog team, who knows there are a couple of steps to take before any chance meeting with Pius.
I think some people underestimated us, but we'll be ready.
All right, so I think you get the picture. We've got a David and we've got a Goliath coming up this week. These guys are the Goliath? No, the David.
Yeah.
Okay, I think you got it. For Operation High School, Mark Johnson, Channel 12 Sports.
The tournament gets underway tomorrow with the state championships in private schools coming up a week from